Hey, what's up? It's Jax from Plastic Action, and you're listening to the world-famous ToyPhotoCast. We are storytellers.
The ToyPhotoCast is now a part of the Exclude Collective network. Go to excludecollective.com to get all of your action figure news, tutorials, and everything you need to be able to be a part of this incredible community. That's excludecollective.com. Peace. Okay. There we go.
3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is another episode of ToyPhotoCast with the one, the only Mr. Sir Dork, aka Jared. What is up, man? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm very, very happy to be here.
Dude, I'm happy to have you on the show. I'm so glad that you're a supporter of this thing, and you messaged me a while back, and it just really surprised me with all your support, and it's been really cool, man, to have you just kind of cheering us on.
Really, to be honest, like it's an honor to be here. I've listened to just about like every episode, and I thoroughly enjoy every one. And like I hear you asking the questions, and I'm like, I wonder how I would answer that. And then when you brought it up, like, to ask me on here, I was like, oh my god, I would love to. I'm just like
awesome.
A fanboy of basically of just everything going on with everyone you have on the show, just in general. I'm very excited.
I feel the same way, dude. Like I like look up to everyone that comes on the show, and so it's like a moment for me to kind of geek out. And so when I listen to everyone like respond to these questions, like I genuinely want to know. Like I'm really interested in how they're going to answer it. So it's so fun. So I'm excited to get to know you better and be able to do this with you because, dude, you got some serious, amazing things going on with your channel and with your page. So it's gonna be fun.
Thank you, man. Yeah, trust me. I'm excited just to talk with you.
Well, dude, start us off and let us know how long you've been doing toy photography.
I think it was my first toy photography post. I guess you could say it was toy photography at least. I think it was back in 2014. It just kind of started out like kind of similar to a lot of the way others have kind of explained it on the show. Like, I would get a new figure and I'd be like, whoa, sick, check out this new figure. And I'd take a picture of it like in my yard or like, just on the doorstep outside. And then like the next shot, I'd be like, I'm going to try and put in a cool pose. Like, check out this. And then just like, it just evolved from there. And just, seeing so many other amazing greats who are doing it at the time, just like, wow, people like make some amazing stuff with these toys and stuff. Like I could never do that, but I should try it, blah blah blah. And just kind of went from there.
Did you start doing YouTube at first when you started doing toy photos, or was that later on?
That was YouTube was actually pretty recent. It's only I think a little over a year I've been doing YouTube.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So I've been always trying to like do everything with toy photography as much as I can, and YouTube kind of like was always in the back of my mind, but I was like, I don't know how to do that. Like I don't know how to edit. Like that sounds like a lot of work, this and that. But my girlfriend John at Chaos Cuties, she's just like, you should do YouTube. And I'm like, and eventually she just pushed me to do it, and then I'm so glad she did because it's changed my world. It's really been it's been a ton of fun doing it.
Did you get a lot of interaction from your YouTube channel that kind of crossed over to your Instagram? How did that work for you?
A little bit, yeah. I feel like it's more of that has happened more recently since the channel has kind of grown, because for a while it wasn't really, it took a little bit for it to quote unquote take off. Like it's still growing very much. But yeah, I pretty often I'll get like a DM from somebody say, hey, I really love your videos. Like they've helped me with this and this. And that's just like the best feeling in the world. That first of all, somebody actually watched it and like enjoyed it. Like that's just, wow, cool. I'm really glad someone actually watched it. And the fact that they were influenced to go and do it themselves and even reach out to me is just like the coolest feeling ever.
It's amazing, man. Like I love your energy for your videos and the things that you do on there is so much fun. It's really educational for everybody that's doing toy photography. So like it's it's amazing that we have someone like you doing that over on YouTube, and we need more of that, honestly. We need a lot more of that.
Thank you, man. One of the things that really made me want to do it is just that YouTube is such a huge a huge thing. Just like I didn't even realize how huge it was, but like people won't even watch TV. They'll just sit and watch YouTube like on their TV. Like it's just like that's the source of so many people's like entertainment, and a lot of especially like the younger crowd too. So there's a whole giant audience of people that you could reach that way that um I think it's something new. Like, it's primarily like toy photography is on Instagram, that kind of thing. So it's like, wow, there's a whole group of people I could reach doing it this way. Um, and
Nice.
so that was one of the big draws for me to do it. And I think it's starting to maybe work. I hope so, at least.
Well, you're definitely gaining traction over there, man. So I can't wait to see what you got planned for 2020. So I want to go ahead and transition and ask you who are some of your biggest inspirations for toy photography whenever you started out, and who's some of your people that inspire you even to this day?
Oh, man. So, yeah, like my answer for this is probably going to be similar to a lot of like SGT, Sergeant Bananas was definitely my first like really big inspiration back when he was like his main thing was a lot of practical like explosives and Star Wars. Like that was just like the coolest thing. I was like, wow, like how do you like obviously a huge inspiration, but like I saw it and I was like, wow, how could anyone do that? And I just paid attention to every little thing other people did, especially him and Jesse, everything Kylo. He was one of my biggest inspirations as well, because his big thing was practicality and fireworks and stuff like that. That really caught my eye.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I can definitely see both of their work, in your stuff, and it's really cool to see the different types of effects that you use. And I'm always enjoying the range of colors that you get on your shots, man. It's always so vibrant, so beautiful, and very, very entertaining.
Thank you. That really means a lot. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah,
man.
I'm definitely always into like the big flashy effect or whatever's going on. That's definitely the thing I'm always after the most.
So if anybody needs someone just to blow something up, like you're the guy, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess I've kind of developed that reputation, which I don't mind at all. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I just also just enjoy like fireworks. I think are cool, and the fact that I can use them in something that's productive in a toy photo is just a joy. Really.
So how do you feel like, since you started out, that your photos have changed? Obviously, we're talking about your practical effects, but when you first started out, you said you were just posting stuff, that new figures that you got, you just posted them on your front porch. So how do you feel like that progression has changed over time?
Yeah, it definitely has changed quite a bit. Like I think the figures that I used were like primarily I did a lot of Power Rangers and like DC Comics, stuff like that, and I still do. But once I bought like my first Black Series figure, I think that was the end right there. But I think just the Instagram community, that's been everything. Like I see something that I think is cool, and then I'm like, wow, I want to try that. And then like, oh, well, I could try this. And I guess eventually the thing I wanted to do the most was just get that practical, like flashy effect. And I think once I kind of figured out what my favorite thing to do was, that's all I wanted to do. And then I learned different ways to do it. And I kind of learned like different camera settings and that kind of thing. Cause I don't know anything about photography, to be completely honest. I've kind of just experimented. I don't know anything about camera settings. So it's just been a huge learning experience for me, really.
Me too, man. So how do you approach toy photography now? Like, are you more focused on the educational aspect or the enjoyment? Like I know you're doing YouTube involved with your Instagram too, so you're kind of like cross-platforming, but how do you kind of approach it, and what's your mindset about toy photography?
There's so many things. I think what comes first to me is like just the vision I'll get in my head. and then like that will be the first thing I want to do. Like I'll just see a figure, or I'll see like some puddle or something somewhere, and I'll be like, that would be cool if I used that with like this stormtrooper, and yeah, I'm gonna try that and see if I can. And then it just kind of like it just goes from there, and I try to figure something out. And pretty often it's never what I had in mind from the beginning, but I'm okay with it. It's just like something that happened just as the process went, pretty much. And
like,
then like,
sorry, go ahead.
oh, well, I was just gonna say with YouTube, then I'll a lot of times I'll try to do something that I think is cool, but not necessarily like something that will be so interesting to like the YouTube audience or whoever's watching. So then I'll be like, okay, this might be better if I just do a YouTube video about whatever, like something that's like the Mandalorian one. I did a Mandalorian video. I was like, okay, this is probably something I should do a video about because it's so big. Everyone loves the Mandalorian right now, so I'm gonna make a video just for this because I think this will be, something people would want to see.
Yeah.
So there's definitely different mindsets I have with what I'll try to put out.
That's awesome, man. Do you post everything that you work on, or do you trash some of your stuff that you are? Because I know a lot of different toy photographers have different mindsets and mentalities about their work. Because some will go through 1,000 photos before they post one, and then some people will post literally everything they take. So what's your kind of mindset about that?
It's a little in between. Like I definitely have plenty of shots I've taken where I'm like, you know what, I put a lot of work into this one, but it's just not my best, and I don't really want to post anything but my best. Excuse me. But then I'll be like, this is pretty good, and like it's not too bad. I'll still post it. Like it's a little bit of both, but I think more often I'll take I'll post most of the shots that I get. Will end up posting, but there's definitely a little pile in my phone somewhere of shots that I never posted, and I'm like,
yeah,
which I'm sure everyone has that same kind of thing. We're like, this one's just not quite my best.
Yep. I just always like to hear everybody's different like way they approach it, because everybody's different. So now we're actually going to do a new segment that was a request actually from one of the listeners, and we're going to talk about kind of your gear and what you use, because this is something I've never really focused on. I have in some episodes, but some others I've completely neglected to ask. Tell everybody what kind of camera you use, your lens, the lights that you use, if you use dioramas, effects, that kind of stuff.
Cool. Okay. Well, I have a Canon Rebel T6.
Okay.
And I have a 50 millimeter lens, like the nifty 50.
Nice.
Yeah, it's something I've actually gotten kind of recently. I was using the kit lens that came with my camera for years.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it worked, and just like cameras and the actual techniques with stuff like that, I'm so clueless about, so I'm still learning. So recently I've kind of been like, okay, let me try to get a new lens and see what I should get. For lights, I'm a big believer in LumeCube. LumeCube is really awesome. They've been really great to me. So I bring those guys with me everywhere, and I use them for even like flashlights in my house sometimes when I need one.
It's awesome.
Yeah, they're very, very versatile.
So for everybody that doesn't know what a LumeCube is, can you kind of give it a short definition?
Absolutely. So yeah, LumeCubes are just like it's a really small, really powerful light that you can bring with you anywhere. It's perfect for toy photography because you can literally like set up your toy and then put the LumeCube little light right next to it, or however you want to use it, and it will give you the light that you need. And one of the things I really do like about them is they're really tough against the elements. Like they're waterproof and like dirt proof, and every time I end up using them, they'll get wet or dirty. Like my camera is the same way. It's probably going to die soon because of it. But yeah, they can really they're tough. They can really handle themselves, which is really cool because yeah, I'm always dealing with some kind of dirty something when I'm taking photos.
Right.
So yeah, the LumeCubes are really great. Let's see. Those are I kind of just use a lot of basic household things. One of my things I bring with me pretty much everywhere is I have just like a blowtorch.
Nice.
Matt Haywood over at like the Star Wars Time Show, if you ever listen to them, he's always just basically laughing at me that I use a blowtorch to like light a firework or something. And I bring that everywhere with me for fireworks. Like I have a big bag that I bring with me everywhere.
So you normally shoot outside, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I every once in a while we'll do something indoor. I think my last post was indoor, but outside is definitely my go-to. And like, I want to say it's because I like to use the practical effects and everything, but at the same time, it's also because I really rely on the sun for my light a lot too. Like the sun is one of my main equipment I bring with me at all times is the sun.
It's a great tool to have.
It is. And another thing I should bring up is I use one of those like big reflector things. It's just like a piece of like plastic. It's like a tent kind of material that's got I don't know what those are really called, but
I think a reflector is the right term.
Reflector. Yeah, I use that a lot. Like I'll go in the morning or something where the sun is really bright, and I'll use the reflector so I have the sun behind me, like, and then the reflector like bouncing it in front of the figure at the same time. And that's perfect for using like practical effects with rocks or water, because like all that extra light really makes them pop, I think.
So you're kind of giving a soft effect, like you're bouncing that light off and you're kind of making it a more, instead of a harsh light, you're getting a softer light, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly. It gets the soft light, and also like sometimes if I want that really cool splash or something that I'm doing with the photo, that extra little bit of light I'm getting from the reflector changes everything.
Okay, so that reflector is actually able to kind of illuminate some of the particles, like from an explosion or like from that makes a lot of sense. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty nice, and they're really cheap too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't even know you used one of those. That's cool.
Yeah, thanks, man. But yeah, those are my main equipment thing I bring around with me. I always bring around a lot of wire.
Use the wire to keep them standing.
Yeah, it's like an 18 gauge wire I bought at the hardware store. Like I can keep them standing up, or like so I can have them in a cool pose, or have them floating, like if I'm having somebody jump or something like that. The wire is super useful also.
That's one thing I've never invested in and I've never used, which is crazy. Like, I don't know why, but I need to do that. Yeah.
It's it can be a pretty big game changer. Like if you're trying to get like a really like a realistic pose, like you can obviously do that without the wire, but a lot of times if you're doing like running or jumping, which that's usually what I'm trying to do because I like that action, the wire can really give you some extra like weight for it to support on, so then it can still be in that like running pose when it's on one foot or something like that. It can really change things.
So if people want to pick that up, where can they get that, and how much does it cost?
I think I paid probably around $10 for like a big giant spool of the wire, and I've been using that one for years. I haven't run out of wire yet.
Where'd you get it from?
Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, just like any hardware store. I'm sure you could find it.
Gotcha. Now that we've kind of discussed your setup, so how long, once you've got that set up, how long does it take for you to get your shot? And then do you do any post-processing? And then what does it take for you to get it ready to post?
Gotcha. Honestly, it can go from like, sometimes they're really quick and I'll surprise myself and I'm like, wow, that's the one shot. And sometimes it could take hours just for one. Like, so often I'll have one shot in mind and I'll go outside with all my stuff. Like I just go into like the parking lot in my apartment complex, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll tell my girlfriend, yeah, I'm just going to go outside just really quick for one shot. And she'll be like, yeah, sure. Real quick. It's probably going to be like 2 hours. And so I'll try to do it all right there, set up the wire, my lights and the firework. And sometimes I'll be out there over and over doing it again and again, probably really, really disturbing my neighbors with the fireworks or whatever I'm doing. and until I finally get it, and then I get one that I'm kind of happy with or something. Who knows? But yeah, it definitely can take a while sometimes. And then I'll try to take like multiple photos with effects in like different areas, and like multiple photos with lighting on the figure in different areas. And then I will go into Photoshop and try to layer as many of those into one photo as possible, so I can get like everything into one. Because sometimes I can't really get the lighting and the firework in the same photo, so I'll do them separately and layer them together.
So for people listening that don't know how to do that, how exactly would you go about layering a photo?
Yeah, I'll take multiple photos. So let's say I have a stormtrooper that has a really great firework, but in order for me to get that firework look the way I want it to, I have to have not a lot of light in the photo, because the firework, it stands out better in a darker area or something.
Gotcha.
But I still want the figure to be lit at the same time. So I'll take the photo of the firework. Great, that looks cool. Then I'll take another photo without the firework, but with like my Lume Cube light or something lit on it. And so I'll put both of the photos into Photoshop, and then I'll choose one photo to be as my base canvas, basically, that I'll be layering on top of. And then I will kind of cut out different pieces of the other photo and paste it onto that photo and blend it in with like different layering settings and like the eraser tool until it kind of looks good.
How long does it take for you to do that?
It doesn't take me so long anymore. Sometimes it takes me, actually, it does vary. It depends on the photo. Like sometimes I'll have like three or four photos, but I can just take and layer the entire photo on top of one another, and it fits perfectly. But sometimes, like, I'll try to layer it, and I just want one little piece from all these like 20 different shots I've taken and put them all together. Like I did this one Sailor Moon one recently, and it took me like, I mean, to me it seems like a while. I know other people probably edit for a lot longer. But yeah, it took me just hours, just like grabbing each little piece and bringing them all into one photo. But yeah, it definitely varies. And then on the very rare occasions, I'll take one photo and be like, you know what? I don't think I need to layer anything else into this. Actually, this looks okay. And I'll just post it as is.
What's the percentage of photos that you layer versus the ones that you don't? Like, what's the ratio, you think?
It's probably like 80% of layered photos. And that's only because, like, I think when I decide to layer something, I have less limitations. Like, I can do more. So I'm like, when I take this, I should do this and this, and then bring them together. But every time I do that, like, I have these cool hopes, like, wow, this is going to be awesome. But I'm also taking a big risk. Like, I could, like, I'll be totally relying on my layering after I take the photo. So I'll take the photos and I'll go onto my computer, try to layer them or do whatever I'm doing. And then it just doesn't look the way I want it. And I'm like, wow, I did all this and now I can't, like, my editing skills are not good enough to pull this off. And then I just kind of get disappointed, which, I'm sure everyone has that moment.
Yep. That's interesting, man. I didn't know that 80% are layered. That's really cool, because I want to learn some techniques like that, and I'm sure there's a lot of listeners out there that want to grow their skill set, and so that's something I can definitely learn from you for sure.
It's actually a lot less difficult than you would think. It's kind of just like drawing a circle with, like, or grabbing drawing a box and grabbing something, copying and pasting, and then just kind of touching little things up, and that's really it. Like, I don't have a whole lot of editing and Photoshop skill, to be honest. It's just really just a couple small things. I did make a YouTube video about layering and editing, but every time I watch it, I feel like I do a really bad job explaining. Yeah, if anyone wants to at least see how I do it and see me try to explain, I do have one of those on there that might help you. Hopefully it does. But if not, I don't blame you.
Well, I mean, we're all here to learn. We're all learners. We learn from each other every single day, man. I'm learning a lot from you. So do you have any moments, which I like to call pinch me moments, where you look on your toy photography journey and you're like, oh my God, did that really happen? Like, is there anything that you want to give a remembrance to?
I've had a lot of really lucky moments. I think 2019, I was just like blessed with just a lot of really great things that I'm so grateful that, you know, that could have happened. Um, so actually right before 2019, or was it right after? I think it was January, like right in the new year of 2019. Like one of my like behind the scenes videos I did, like went viral on like Reddit for a little bit, and people were just kind of like talking crap about it, but that was okay because it just kind of like sparked a lot of like interest from different places on the internet. So then this one like Facebook page messaged me called Bored Panda.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, can we use some of your footage from some of your videos on like YouTube and post it on our page and we'll give you credit? And I was like, yeah, please. Yes. So they did. And it just went like textbook viral. Like it just went everywhere. Yeah. And it got like over 15 million views or something completely insane.
I think I saw that video. Okay. That was you.
Yeah.
What?
So that was me. I'm that guy that went viral.
That's insane.
And, you know, like something like that could have happened to anybody. And like me, I don't know why, but it just did. And it, you know, my follower count went from like 5,000 to like 30 in like a month. It was,
no way.
yeah, it was
what?
completely insane. And I just didn't know what to do with myself. And I was just so grateful like that they wanted to do that. And just the internet just happened to work exactly like on my side. They were on my side that day. And it just went crazy. So that's where most of this really came from.
That is so cool, man. I remember seeing that video and I didn't know who it was. And now that I know it's you, that makes me even happier, like that it was you.
Right. Yeah. It's like, that was me. Remember that guy that people were probably tagging you into it over and over again and you probably get really annoyed?
I got Facebook.
It
was on my Facebook and someone was like, hey, you do this, don't you? And I was like, yeah, like, who is this guy? I was like, what, this is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That was me. And for so long, like, I kind of thought like, oh man, people probably like hate me because like,
no, dude,
they probably got tagged in this kid taking pictures of the photos, and they used a lot of older videos and like pictures I look at and I'm like, why did you use that? And so like, I just thought I probably annoyed so many people, but I was totally wrong about that. Everyone has been just like so nice. I'm like, wow, congrats, dude. That's so great that happened. Like, you deserve it. I'm like, wow, thank you.
That's not even to me the biggest thing that happened for you in 2019. Do you want to talk about your Star Wars thing?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say that next. So yeah, okay. Like I said, I was so lucky for everything that happened to me, and like, yeah, why me? I don't know why.
Well, what happened? Tell everybody, because not everybody knows.
Okay, so one day I got an email from someone saying, hey, I work from the Walt Disney Company. And, you know, the one of the biggest things of the year is the big Rise of Skywalker. I don't even know if Rise of Skywalker was named yet at the time. Oh, yeah. Yes, okay. It was. It definitely was. Okay. Rise of Skywalker is coming out at the end of the year. So, like, we're having a campaign about big fans of the show or of the movie, the franchise, this and this. And we want pictures of the 5-inch Black Series. And I was like, 5-inch? I was like, this must be a scam. So like, would you be interested in having a call with us? Blah, blah, blah. We're from London, this and this. And I was like, I don't know if this is real. And so I read it over and over, showed it to a couple people. And I was like, is this a scam? They're like, well, they're not asking you for money or anything. So it might not be. So I responded and I was like, okay, yes, please. So eventually it just turned into like hey, we're doing this campaign about Star Wars fans, and we're doing a commercial, and we like how you take pictures of toys with the explosion. They're very like adamant about explosions. They liked that a lot. And so eventually they said, yes, we picked you. I guess there were some other people in the running. It was between me and Dan Sparks, Rebel Jawa.
Yeah.
And so they chose us both. And so I guess they're like, yeah, we're going to do you and this other guy, Dan. And I was like, oh, great.
Wow.
He's awesome. And I still couldn't really believe it.
So what happened next after you got chosen?
Well, they bought tickets for me to go. And so I took like a week off of work, and they flew me to London.
What?
Just like that. Yeah, I know.
No way.
And so I went there, and I had a couple days like to myself before anything happened. So I just kind of like explored, walked around. And then I met up with Dan, and him and I met, and Dan and I became like, like really cool, really great friends. And we have this kind of special friendship where we met in this Star Wars thing as toy photographers. It's really cool. And so, yeah, we met up, and then eventually we went to this little park, and they like gave us the Sith Trooper, the Rey, and the Kylo Ren from the like Force Friday, that line or that wave.
Yeah.
And this was before these have been revealed or anything. So we're both like geeking out, like, oh my God.
That's awesome.
So we took some photos in a park, like in the woods somewhere, basically. Kind of weird. But then like this huge studio like showed up, and like they were interviewing us, and like, take a picture here, this, and pretend to take a photo with this, like while we film you this. And it was just this crazy thing. And so after all of that, I went home, had to be hush hush for a while. And then they said, hey, do you want to come back so you can be on the live stream of Triple Force Friday?
No way.
Like, oh my God, you want me to come back and be, okay, yes. Yeah, it's just, it still is just like ridiculous to even think about that this had even happened. So I went back, and like they sent Jana, my girlfriend, out with me for free. So like we both basically went to London together for free, which was just like, oh my goodness. And so what did we do after that? Oh, so they sent us to like their Disney HQ, like where they work, and we saw a bunch of really cool like props that they had there. Like they had the Millennium Falcon like set. We saw that. It was like, wow.
Wait, you got to actually see the actual Millennium Falcon used on the set?
Yeah, well, that's what they said it was. I mean, hopefully it was. And yeah, we got to sit in it too, which was just like, holy shit.
Wow.
And then we went to Pinewood Studios.
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah, and which was where the filming of the live stream took place. And we met a couple other cool people that were also being featured. Like there are these two people that were like parkour people, and they were like filmed in like the commercial also. All really nice people, and every single person that was a part of this, like we met, dozens of people, and they're all just the sweetest, most wonderful people ever. Just like happy that we're even there. And I met, we got to meet Warwick Davis and Naomi, the actress who plays Janna in The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, Naomi Aki.
Aki, yeah, right. And Eunice, I can never remember his last name either.
Swatamo, yeah, Chewbacca.
Yes, who plays Chewbacca. And we got to meet them. They were just the sweetest people ever. Yeah, and then like they played our little like thing that they filmed back in July on the live thing, and we were just like, just starstruck the whole time that this was even happening.
Dude,
yeah.
I just want you to understand what you were in, the place that you were in Pinewood Studios. Do you know how legendary that studios is?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually know until I got there. I was like, all of these movies were filmed here. That this like, I couldn't believe it. Like I was so naive. Like on my way going there. Oh, cool. We're going to go to this place, Pinewood Studios. Sounds cool. And then I learned about it. I was like, oh my God, that's this place.
I'm going to list off just a few movies so the listeners who don't know can just kind of geek out for a second. So like basically almost every single James Bond movie was filmed there. They had Pink Floyd The Wall was filmed there. They had let's see, Aliens was filmed there. Full Metal Jacket, Interview with a Vampire, Mission Impossible, Tomorrow Never Dies, Fifth Element, Eyes Wide Shut, 28 Days Later, and the list goes on and on. Phantom of the Opera, let's see, Da Vinci Code, Sweeney Todd, Bourne Ultimatum, Mamma Mia, Dark Knight was filmed there. Sherlock Holmes was filmed there. Harry Potter was filmed there. There's so many X-Men. I mean, there's like pretty much every movie that you enjoy is The Hobbit was filmed there. Let's see. So like just that legendary studio. Last Jedi was filmed there.
I think most of the Disney Star Wars movies were filmed there. I could be wrong. But
Rise of Skywalker, Solo, Last Jedi, Transformers, Kingsman, Rogue One, Doctor Strange, Spectre. Yeah, dude, that's blowing my mind. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's like I feel just crazy talking about it that it even happened. It was a very special, just like series of events that happened, and I'm so just lucky and grateful that happened. And like I said, it could have been anybody, and the reason why it was me, I still don't know, but.
You're the chosen one.
I guess, yeah. It's
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was amazing. And they posted a few photos of ours on the Star Wars Instagram when it happened, which was just like, oh my God, just like seeing that, like my photo on there. It was just like, wow.
I remember seeing that. I was blown away. I was like, no way these guys are getting to do this. Like it was, I get so stoked when I see I don't get really jealous. I get excited. Like because I know everybody in this community like deserves to do something cool. And especially like stuff like this, like how can you get jealous? Like it's just too cool. It's too cool to get jealous.
Well, you're awesome, man. But still, yeah, it was a crazy experience for sure.
I just imagine being in your shoes and like being like, is this really happening? Like, is this like, you're like looking at yourself and like, cause that's what I would be doing. I'd be like, no way. Like is this really happening? Like, and then you go to sleep and you wake up and it's real. It's like, wow. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. That's definitely it. There's so much. Like they had BB-8 and Dio over there. I feel like I was probably more starstruck when I saw them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were so cute, and we got to take pictures with them.
Nice.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You know, Jason got to see them when he went to the Rise of Skywalker premiere. He said he geeked out when he saw those guys too.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that episode yet. I'm so excited. I was going to listen to that one at work, but it didn't happen. But yeah, I'm very excited to hear about that.
It's almost like a companion piece to yours now, since what you did and got to do those cool things too. So awesome, man. Cool. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to get right back to this incredible interview with Mr. Jared Middleton, a.k.a. Sir Dork. Stay right there. Welcome back, everybody, to ToyPhotoCast with Sir Dork. Dude, so excited to have you on this episode, and it's been a blast, man, just getting to chat with you and have you on here. So it's been awesome. I agree,
man. It's been really cool. It really has.
So for everybody out there, let's talk about your favorite line of figures to shoot and why you like them.
It's got to be the Black Series, Star Wars Black Series for sure. For one, I love Star Wars, and just like we all do, you know, Star Wars is a big part of my life. But one of the things I think I like about them is like they are so easily like available and affordable all at the same time, where you can go out to the store and find it and be like, oh, yes, I found it. Like there's a joy to that. But since they're still like, you know, they're $20, like it's a good price, and it's easy. It's in our price range. And I also don't like, since they're still kind of cheap, I don't feel so bad like pushing them to their limits. Like really expensive figure, which I still will do with I like with this cheaper figure, I don't feel so bad, when I get it dirty, or I bend their joints to their absolute limit to get what I want. Like, it's all, everything about it is perfect for what I want to do. And there's just so many of them, then
Right.
they keep coming out with more stormtroopers. Like, that's my favorite thing. I love stormtroopers. They keep coming out with more. And just when I'm like, oh man, they haven't made this character yet, they come out with that character. It's really, really awesome.
And they're pretty durable too. Like, they last a long time.
They are. My favorite figure I have is, it's my first stormtrooper I've ever bought. And he's been like the star of so many of my photos where I'm blowing something up or burning something. And he's taken some damage for sure. Like, one of his hands is just like basically just like a melted like shape of what used to be a hand, but it still holds a blaster. So that's good. And like, his joints are loose to the point where they're not too loose, but they're loose enough to where I can do what I want with them. And he's got a lot of like natural weathering and like natural battle damage, which I think like looks better, in my opinion, than like anything else.
Yeah.
And him and I have been through a lot together, so like he's my favorite figure.
So we were just talking before we hit record. Always love to ask this question: is like, how do you kind of keep your game about mental fitness, and how do you use that to approach toy photography, if at all?
Well, honestly, like, I think I've been blessed, and it takes a lot for me to really get upset about something, or for me to stay stressed out about something for a very long time. Like, I usually can keep myself in a pretty good mood, and like keep my head in a good place. And I'm really lucky to be able to say that. But so often, like, when I'm not feeling that way, I can resort to something that I know will make me happy. And like, toy photography, for instance, is the perfect thing. Like, nothing's gonna, I think, make you feel better than just doing something that will make you happy. So I think toy photography is a great outlet for anybody to just, it's always going to be there for you. Like, you can go and do it, and as long as it makes you happy, it's going to make you happy. Like, just do what makes you happy. I think it's it might not be quite as simple as that, but it can be, as long as you make it that way. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. And you can definitely tell that in your photos, man. Like, your vibe is just, it's positive, and it's got a lot of energy. And I never feel any sort of like you're down in the dumps whenever I see your page, man. It's always like, whoa, it's like so much energy.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I do try to reflect that in the photos. Yeah, I definitely like the high energy kind of feel.
It's awesome, dude. So where do you see yourself in like 10 years, like doing this thing? Are you going to be continuing with toy photography, or are you going to be doing YouTube more? Like, what's your plan?
Honestly, like, I might sound silly for saying this, but my goal in life is to possibly make this my thing. Like, if I could one day like quit my day job and and do this for a living somehow, like that's like the ultimate goal. And honestly, that's what I'm trying to really go after here. Like, so YouTube is one of those outlets for sure. I actually recently, like the past like 6 months or so, I've been working with this toy company and like taking photos for their like launch in the US.
Nice.
I actually signed something where I can't say anything more than that, but that
Congrats,
was
man.
Thank you so much. And I think soon the launch is going to happen. I'm not really sure, but like, if I could do that again, or like if that can be something where I could do that over and over, so like this can be a full-time thing. And with YouTube and whatever else I try to do, like, that's so cool. Like, I mean, it still seems so far away. Like, if you think about Captain Dangerous, like, if you ever keep up with what she does, like, she has become like partners with so many different like major companies. And I've seen her say like, I have my dream job. So like, I think that's what she does for a living. It's just like, wow, how cool is that?
I saw that post. I think that was recent, actually. She got a job with
Good Smile.
Good Smile.
Yeah, which is just like, wow, how cool is that? Like,
I know.
So like, if I just keep doing my best with everything I have, and maybe one day I can, that'll be my job. Like that's what I want to do, and I'm trying to like move out in as many different like outlets as possible with like I said, with YouTube and with other companies like this, and then like I've done a couple. Well, I've done one convention, and I have another one coming up that I'm gonna do. Like maybe I could keep doing those. Is this like just trying to grow as much as I can?
That's awesome.
That's definitely that's the goal for sure. I know it feels very far away, but maybe one day.
That's attainable, dude. I really do think like this art form and this hobby is not going to stop. Like it's going to keep growing and growing, and it eventually. Like I was watching last night. I know this is going to sound crazy to some people that like who already know about League of Legends, but I had no idea what League of Legends was. Like I had no clue. But they don't do any advertising. It's all word of mouth. I watched a Netflix documentary. Okay, so this is going to all relate to toy photography. But I watched a documentary last night on League of Legends, and they started, just a bunch of dudes just trying to start a company, and eventually they made this massive thing. And now, like, they sell out arenas, dude, having these massive competitions, like they're playing each other 5-on-5. And like, I kind of envision that for toy photography, not in like the same format, but it kind of like, in the sense of being able to elevate the platform into where people can almost in a way where people can, who are the best of the best, can really use this as a way to create art and make it a successful living. Like people who do this and who are doing this for free. You know what I mean? Like they're paying out of pocket to go do this. Like just imagine if like someone like yourself or someone that has all this creativity and this energy for this hobby, they're given just a sandbox of unlimited resources to be able to make art. Like just imagine the art that you know what I'm saying? Like imagine the art that would come out of something like that.
Yeah.
I just imagine it getting to that point, and someone's got to take it to that step one day. And I hope I'm a part of it. I hope you're a part of it too. I'm excited.
Honestly, I think we will be. I think toy photography in general is growing very rapidly, and I think like bigger things are starting to notice it as well. Like if you like some of the more recent like commercials for Star Wars toys, like you can see Dan Rebel Jawa, he's in the commercial of like him taking a photo of a Black Series figure with an explosion behind it. Like basically Hasbro, they know that obviously this is a thing, and the Star Wars company, they know it's a thing, so they're trying to advertise on that company because they know it's big and they know it's growing. So like that alone just is like, I think is a sign like this is just, I think it's only going to keep getting bigger, and people are going to keep trying it. It's like, it's a whole new way for people to play with their toys. Obviously everyone's got toys. Every kid has got some kind of toy, and it's a new way for them to use them. And it's like a productive way, and it's an artistic way. I'm sure parents, I hope, they think it's something like good for their child because, it's productive, it's good for their brain. And, I can totally just see this taking off. I can totally see it taking off. And it really is. I mean, obviously there's hundreds and thousands of us on Instagram doing it. And I think it's definitely possible.
It's amazing to me, especially like the amount of people out there doing it like at such a great level and doing quality photography like that are just completely unknown. Like that, like I've stumbled across accounts that are just blow me away at the stuff they're producing, and I'm like, these people like aren't even like crossing 1,000 followers. I'm like, why aren't people following these people? You know what I'm saying? Like it's insane.
Definitely. I that's happened to me too. And I'm like, what is going on? Like this person's amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing, especially when you're trying to figure out Instagram and you're trying to figure out how the app works. Like when I first started doing Instagram, like I didn't understand hashtags, or I didn't understand like how to make a post or anything. So it's like, I get like all of us have like a learning curve, but it's like, I wish there was like a user manual, like with Instagram, to kind of be like, this is how how your content will be able to get seen, without paying for it, of course. Like,
Right.
Because now they've kind of filtered everything to, if you want people to see it, you have to pay for it. But
right, yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of toy photography and people like yourself being a part of it, man.
Yeah, same with you, man. And yeah, I think all of us are really like, we're the beginning, I think, of something huge.
I agree.
I hope.
So do you have any tips for people just starting out and they're wanting to do toy photography? Like, what is just some tips that you would give them?
Yeah. One of my biggest things I love to tell people is just like, don't be afraid to try new things and push yourself. And definitely don't be afraid to attempt something that just seems so far out of like your like skill level or wherever you think you might be. Like, because I consider myself, an amateur at best. Like, I don't have any background in photography or anything, but like I've just like tried lots of different random things, and I've learned so much just from that alone. So it's like, always just keep trying new things and pushing yourself, and yeah, don't be afraid to attempt something that seems so far out of reach. And every time you do it, even if you don't necessarily succeed and you fail, you'll learn something to make it so you can succeed the next time. And you keep doing that and that, and you keep getting better, and you feel more comfortable. You can try new things, and that's like my biggest thing. I cannot express more to anyone starting out. Just like, don't be afraid to try new stuff.
It's amazing. Oh, dude, I totally forgot. I was gonna ask you, man. You're going, hopefully, on a really cool trip experience to Japan. Tell everybody what's going on with that.
Yeah. I guess to get a little background into it, my girlfriend Jana, or Chaos Cuties on Instagram, her mom is like the president of this travel company, and so she's well aware of what I do and what she does and what we do, and like that there's obviously people that love toy photography, and so she thought of like, why don't we create this trip to like Japan, which is like the amazing place for toys, collectibles, obviously, and pop culture. So like, why don't we create an entire trip just based around that, all for that community of people. And it's just like, wow, that sounds like an amazing idea. So she kind of put it together with her company, and with us, we helped like I don't really know much about Japan, but Jana does. She's pretty much helped decide the locations, but we've found different spots that'll be perfect for people like us, like the capital of Japan for like action figures, collectibles, pop culture, and anime, and then some also like just beautiful locations for toy photography, and then having like her and I be like the tour like influencer kind of people. So it's such an amazing idea, and I hope it can happen. Like, it'll only happen if enough people are able to come with us. But I think it's a really cool opportunity, and I think it's the first of its kind, really. But at the same time, I was actually kind of afraid to even post about this and like put this out there, because I was really afraid that it would come off as like I'm just trying to sell this thing, like trying to make money off of this. But it's not at all what it's about. It's just like, it's about being able to do something together like this that's never really happened before.
Dude, I want to go so bad. Like, I want to go. It sounds so cool. I'm going to read
you should
it.
Come.
I want to come. I'm reading the actual website right now, just to give people a little deeper background for this. So if you want to go, everybody, Jared and Jana are going to be doing this journey. You'll be able to learn hands-on experience about toy photography, get lessons. You're going to, like he said, you're going to be going different locations. Listen to this. This is cool. I was looking at the itinerary. So you're going to go on a 9-day journey, and you're going to go to Tokyo. You're going to go, how do you pronounce it? Hakone? Is that it? Hakone? Or?
I think so.
Okay. Hakone. And then I know Kyoto is a big place too. They're going to Kyoto, and it's just going to be like just an incredible adventure, man. I really want this to happen. Like, I want to do this. This looks so cool.
You should go, man. It's coming up in June. It's coming up in June. That would be amazing to be able to go do it with you, like you being there with us. Like that would be that would be so cool.
I got to sell some dioramas or something, man. I got to do it. It'd be fun.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I like when it comes to travel and this kind of thing. I'm also kind of clueless about it, but apparently this is like it's probably one of the cheapest like inclusive deal to go to Japan, because Japan is one of the most expensive travel locations. But this is like it's a really good, it's a really affordable way, quote unquote, to go to that very expensive place.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, like, some of the other places, like there's like the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon Cafe are on the list, I know, and like the Studio Ghibli Museum. Just a lot of just like really cool, just like nerdy places like that.
And you're going to Mount Fuji too, which is like the coolest mountain in the world.
Yeah, and I would love to take a picture of a stormtrooper up there,
Oh yeah, dude. Of course. So the 9-day, 7-night adventure, it starts at $3,250, and that's the land rate. But yeah, so if for anybody that wants to go, just hit up Sir Dork, and he can give you more information about this incredible journey. And dude, let's go to Japan. Let's do it.
Yeah, and dude, I really appreciate you just like talking about it like this. And yeah, there's a link in the bio on my Instagram to check it out if you're interested. It could be really amazing thing.
Now, the hard part is going to Japan and not spending any money on toys. That'd be the hardest part.
Yeah, well, I think if you do decide to go, I think having
a toy budget,
spending, a little bit of a budget might be ideal, because I think one of the big places, another thing is crap, I can't remember the name, but it's like the main capital of like collectibles and action figures, and apparently you can get a lot of like action figures that we would normally use, like Figuarts, or stuff from Tamashi or anything like that, but it'll be cheaper having to get it there as opposed to going through and shipping it overseas. So that's something I'm looking forward to for sure.
Oh yeah, that's so cool, man. I've wanted to go to Japan. I've told my wife this for a long time, that I've always wanted to go. So now I have no excuse not to go. I got to do this. Got to make it.
I hope it's possible for you, man. That would be spectacular. Then then we can hang out too. We can do it together.
We can create vlogs. We can do YouTube videos together. The whole 9 yards.
Yes, that would definitely happen.
Sweet. All right, dude. So for everybody out there listening, tell them where they can connect with you on YouTube and Instagram.
I'm at SirDork730 on Instagram. Same with Twitter, and I do it on Facebook too. I kind of just put it everywhere. And on YouTube, my channel is SirDork730. It's all the same, SirDork. And anybody that already does follow me or that's been watching my videos, I can't thank you enough. Like, it still blows my mind that people even want to watch anything that I put out there. So thank you so much. And anyone that's ever sent me a DM and say, hey, I started taking toy photos because your video, it's just like that blows my mind, and it makes my day every time. So thank you, everybody. You guys are all amazing. And anyone who's listening, thank you.
Yeah, man. Dude, thank you for coming on the show and just being the dude that you are. And man, just really appreciate your positivity and the voice that you have in the community, man. I think it's well deserved, honestly. I think you're doing a great thing.
I really appreciate that. And that means the world to me, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. And same to you. Really, like, it's been really cool being on here. I really appreciate it. Man,
it's all gravy here, man. I appreciate you, man. And I will tell everybody, you can find me at Dagobah_days. You can find Mezco page at 1.12.collective. And also, talking about them, we're doing a massive giveaway over on our page where you can win 3 figures, 2 Mezco figures, and a SH Figure Arts figure. One person will win. So all you got to do to win is repost that image on that page and use the hashtag, and that will actually. You also got to follow the three accounts, but just follow the instructions, and you'll be able to be included for the giveaway. So check that out, and also you can find the ToyPhotoCast at ToyPhotoCast on Instagram. And remember, everybody, we are storytellers. Get out there, tell your story, shoot some toys, have some fun, and just be like Jared, man. Be like Sir George. Blow some stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Have some fun out there.
And be safe. Too.
And be safe. Yes. Be safe. Shoot responsibly.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Peace.